I know if any of y'all played in the most recent Duelist Cup, you probably ran into some variant of this deck that you see on screen right here. In fact, for the first place overall, Tasaku, who got a whopping 74k DP, like Jesus Christ, like cleared the second place by over 10k points. He pretty much played this list almost card for card. He posted it on his Twitter, so go check his list out and use some Google translating to see what he has to say about this. But basically, Ghostrick is the best deck in Master Duel right now, arguably. No cap, NBT, eat your heart out. So this is a Perlian engine, right? And it's using the Ghostrick cards as a sort of pseudo discard engine and also an XD's engine. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this in EDO Pro instead of Master Duel, well, you see these 5 XDs right here at the bottom. Duelahan, Angel of Mischief, these are all URs. So if someone wants to donate me, you know, a little bit so I could afford 150 UR CP, you know, hit me up. But the gist of this is, so we don't need to explain like the other 37 cards in the main deck. This is just a standard Purdy deck. We don't know what all these cards do. The 3 main deck Ghostrick cards are Ghostrick Shot and Ghostrick Renovation. So the idea with what you do with these cards is you have any 2 Purdy monsters out, you overlay 2 Purdy monsters into Ghostrick Duelahan. Then you overlay Angel of Mischief on top of the Duelahan. You use Angel of Mischief's effect, detaching the Duelahan to add Ghostrick Shot. Ghostrick Shot lets you throw summon a Ghostrick monster from your hand or grave. So after searching Ghostrick Shot with Angel of Mischief, you use Ghostrick Shot to revive the Duelahan you just detached. And then you overlay Angel of Mischief on top of the Duelahan again, because for some reason the summon of Ghostrick Angel of Mischief is not a hard one's return. You know, Ghostrick enthusiasts know this part really well. And then with the second Angel of Mischief, you'll detach the Duelahan again, and then search Renovation. And the Ghostrick Duelahan, on the second time it got sent to the grave, you will use its effect to add back Ghostrick Shot. So that basically means you have 2 Angel of Mischief on the field right now. So the classic Ghostrick play of you make a UDF, Ghostrick UDF, the Ghostrick boss monster right here, Utopic Draco Future, and you have 2 free discards in hand, Ghostrick Shot and Ghostrick Renovation. So if you have additional Pearly Quick spells, which you probably do because you're probably summoning stuff like Perlily and Purely, which will obviously add you more Quick Play spells as you go. You can discard over the course of the however many discard spells you use later on your turn. You will discard Shot and Renovation to the grave, and you can get into another Duelahan with 2 more level 1 Pearly monsters on the field. On the second one, you will use Ghostrick Renovation as a grave effect, where it says you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Ghostrick Exceeds monster you control, and special summon from your extra deck 1 Ghostrick Exceeds monster with a different name by using that target as material. So when you make Duelahan the second time with 2 more level 1s, you overlay the 3rd Angel of Mischief onto the Duelahan, and you can even search another Ghostrick Shot if you want, though that's not necessary. That doesn't really do anything. And then you use Renovation's Engrave effect, banish it, overlay the So Cute boss over the Ghostrick Angel of Mischief. So what you have now is a rank 2 monster with a Ghostrick Angel of Mistress, a Duelahan, and then 2 more Exceeds material under it. So you should, if you do this properly, and also you got the Ghostrick Shot engraved, you can detach to banish this card from your graveyard and target a Ghostrick Exceeds monster you control. So target the So Cute boss, and attach a Ghostrick card from your grave to it as material, which is going to be most likely going to be one of the Dullahan that you made first. So now So Cute Boss, on top of the UDF that you made earlier, you have a So Cute Boss that should have 5 Exceeds material underneath it if you did it properly. And what is a rank 2 Exceeds, or what is a rank 2 Exceeds monster with 5 materials on it mean? It means you can overlay the So Cute Boss into Expertly Noir. Because if you read this card, the summoning condition says you can also Exceed summon this card by using a rank 2 monster you control with 5 or more materials on it. Nowhere does it say you need to overlay this on top of a Pearly Exceeds. So in fact, the So Cute Boss with all the Ghostrick materials underneath it can turn into an extra Expertly Noir. And that's without going through your plump or anything. You still have your Pearly to go into a plump to make your own Noir normally that way. So with a decent enough hand, like just an average hand, this build will end on UDF plus double Expertly Noir, with about 3 free discard materials over the course of your turn, so you can just keep spamming Pearly quickly spells. It's like Snow, except you get a much better payoff. Instead of just being infinite discard fodder, it is not only just infinite discard fodder, but it also gets you 2 powerful Exceeds monsters on board on top of your Noir that you already would make. And that's basically the best deck in Master Duel right now, and the deck that dominated Duelist Cup. And if you were watching Jesse's stream, you got hit by the UDF double Expertly Noir, and you could see the pain and suffering on his face. So that's the gist of how this deck works. I will show you a test hand to show you this in action. So let's see what you want to do with like a pretty standard opening Pearly hand with this kind of build. So we'll normal summon the Pearly first. Why not? We're not using normal summon anything else. And we hit a My Friend. Excellent. I'll save that. See what we want to add later. Let's activate Delicious Memory now on the Pearly, and I'm just gonna discard Maxi so it doesn't give me a prompt every trigger, and get another Pearly out, or another Pearly out, and use Pearly's effect. And we hit a Sleepy. Excellent. Now with 2 level 1s on the field, we're gonna overlay these 2 into Ghostrick Dullahan, then overlay Angel of Mischief on top of the Dullahan. This is the standard Ghostrick play that MBT popularized. You're gonna activate Angel of Mischief, detaching Dullahan, add Ghostrick Shot. Then Ghostrick Shot is gonna revive the Dullahan that you just detached. And you're gonna overlay Angel of Mischief on top of the Dullahan you just revived, because you're allowed to do this. You can summon as many Angel of Mischiefs as you want per turn. Then Angel of Mischief again, detach Dullahan, and you're gonna add a Renovation to hand. Now with these 2, first Dullahan effect gonna activate, add the Ghostrick Shot back to your hand. Now with these 2 Angel of Mischiefs just chilling on the board, you're of course gonna make the Ghostrick boss monster. You're gonna make UDF. And this is the standard opening play with this deck is you should have Utopic Draco Future on the field, plus 2 free discards in hand, plus however many quick play spells you manage to get off the Pearlies. And now you begin phase 2. So you're gonna activate a quick play spell, discard either Renovation or Shot, and get another cat out of your deck. And if we hit with this one, we're just a god. And yeah, we're just gods. 3 Ash, by the way. Add us, we get a free street. And might as well activate my friend Pearly now. See if we can sack into another sleepy memory. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Use sleepy memory now, and you're gonna discard your Ghostrick shot. So now the 2 Ghostrick spell and trap you added to your hand, renovation and shot, are now back in the grave. We'll add Pearl Lily this time, and we'll add just a discard father. Honestly, you're gonna use the Pearl Lily to add make your plump, and then this is the standard way to make Noir. Attach both sleepy memories, and then use your last quick play spell and chain plump to attach the quick play spell. And discard your final card, special summon up another Pearl Lily from the deck. You're gonna make Noir, make Noir. So this is your first Noir, the one you made the standard way with Pearly cards and Delicious Memory. Next, with these 2 level 1s chilling on the board, you make Ghostrick Duelahan again, your second one. Then you're gonna overlay Angel of Mischief on top of the Duelahan for a 3rd time. You're gonna activate Angel of Mischief, detach Duelahan, add a shot to your hand just to deck fin, and then Duelahan, you can put back the other Duelahan to your extra deck. Next, you're gonna activate Angel of Mischief. Second effect, to attach Ghostrick shot you added back to your hand. This isn't really necessary. This is just a way to put the Duelahan back into the extra deck if for whatever reason you want to recycle later in the game. Next, you're gonna activate Ghostrick Renovation on top of on Angel of Mischief. This is going to overlay So Cute Boss on top of the Angel of Mischief. And next, finally, you're gonna use Ghostrick Shot one more time, targeting So Cute Boss. And this is gonna attach the Duelahan engrave to the So Cute Boss. And now, look at this, you can overlay an X-Pearly Noir on top of the So Cute Boss. And this is the end board, what an end board looks like for this deck. Double Noir UDF. At least one card in hand, you could have more, but we got the Street, so in the end phase, the Street is gonna attach. You're gonna activate Street, attach to another Noir. Now you're gonna get another Sleep Memory. So this is also a draw 3, by the way. And that's basically a gist of how this deck works, and that displays the power of the Ghostrick Engine, unironically getting you one of the better payoffs for discard engines that are available right now. Double Noir plus UDF. So obviously, when I say that Ghostrick Pearly is the best deck in Master Duel, obviously the Pearly part of the deck is doing the bulk of the heavy lifting. But I'm just saying that, like, this Ghostrick Engine is not entirely just a meme. It is like a legitimate, competent engine that I would argue is better than most of the discard engines that people have been using in Pearly previously. And also looking forward to the ban list, because we all know there's going to be another ban list following the DC Cup results, and I have a feeling Pearly is going to get hit in some way, shape, or form. Say if they take away a couple quickly spells like Sleep Memory or Delicious Memory, especially Delicious Memory, this unironically gives you a way to still hard make export Pearly Noir, which without relying on Eep, which is huge, because if you have to rely on Eep, then it opens you up to a lot more things that can stop your Noir. So just, you know, if cash is still in the meta and people are running books, then book selling becomes really good if you have to depend on EAP if Delicious Memory gets hit in some way, shape, or form. But having a Ghostrick Engine so that you can still hardmate Exploding Noir with Pearly Cats underneath it for a quick effect is still... I mean, I think it has some potential. I think even TCG, I mean, but I'm not going to suggest that you go out and play Ghostrick Pearly in the TCG, but it is 1-5 away, and if you are really worried about your EAP getting stopped, then look into the Ghostrick Engine, I guess. And so this was the best deck during the Duelist Cup. I've played a different deck during the Duelist Cup, which is not quite as good as this, and as soon as the results are up, I will have a video describing that deck, and it is definitely a lot worse than Ghostrick Pearly. I'm going to say that right now.